So hi guys, it's Rideshare Professor here. I'm grabbing an Uber down to Santa Monica from Thousand Oaks. I got a lovely reception by a gentleman, by a driver called Mike. He drives a beautiful UberX Rogue, super clean on the outside, super clean on the inside. Made me feel very, very welcome. Put out a cup holder for my drinks, put on the air for me. So, you know, those are the type of 5-star ratings we're looking for, ladies and gentlemen, is a royal reception like he just did, right? And that literally the first 30 seconds, as I explained to thousands and thousands of drivers out there, it's the impression you make in that first 30 seconds. So, you know, sitting here in the back, about to jump on the 101, we're looking at about a 1-hour trip. I'm going down to pick up some more Uber vehicles, and yeah, I'll fill you in and keep the video going as we drive and point out a couple of hot spots as we pass through Thousand Oaks, then past Westlake Village, then past Ogura, then past Calabasas where I live, and then past Woodland Hills, then past Encino. Then we hit the 101-405 junction, fairly much by Sherman Oaks. And then we head down the 405, we pass the Bel Air Estates, we go past Skirball, we dip down onto the west side on the 405 and we pass Sunset Boulevard, and we stay on the 405 passing West Los Angeles, Santa Monica. We'll probably be taking the 10 West down to Santa Monica and exiting on Lincoln. And then I'm over at Lincoln Auto, the guy that fixes all my Uber vehicles. And I'll keep you updated as we drive along. Right now, I can tell you I'm enjoying the journey. I'm enjoying the temperature. It's 106 outside, but the gentleman has made it nice and cool on the inside, which makes it for a very, very pleasurable trip. So I'll be checking in and out with you in this video. If you have any questions regarding California, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Ventura, the Inland Empire, Orange County, San Diego, ladies and gentlemen, I'm your go-to guy. And any advice that you need in any of those 6 cities from Uber, please feel free to forward me your email or text me regarding any questions that you may have. Thank you. Great. So guys, I asked my driver about the new destination filter. And I got some really, really positive feedback. The gentleman sounded very enthusiastic about it. He lives out in Simi Valley, you know, about 15-20 minutes from where I stay in Calabasas. And he will set his destination filter and get a nice long trip, as he shared with me, like 45 minutes, 50 minutes, all the way through to LAX or to the west side. And then at the end of the day, which I already assumed he was doing it, and he just confirmed it, that he would then take the destination filter all the way back to his home. So the good thing is, right there and then, he's got one long inbound trip making money. I would estimate anywhere between $45 to $55 if it's not surge time, and then he should have at least another $45, $55 coming back. Okay, if it's not surge time. Now, if it's surge time, that can increase exponentially. But on those 2 trips, the destination filter should have, and I say should have, brought him anywhere in the region of $80 to $110. And he's using those 2 trips wisely. He then has another 4 now to choose from throughout the day as he determines his schedule. You know, he's obviously wants to go on lunch or take a little break, but he, after those 2, one inbound, one outbound, he still has another 4 left. Okay, so what we're trying to say here, and in the 180-day change with Uber, is that, you know, in the past you had those 2 destination filters, and he could have taken advantage of them, just those 2, one in, one out, and that was it. You know, the rest of the day would have taken him all over the show. But now he has the power to control where he wants to go, you know, after he drops me off on the west side, which should be a $52 trip. So, once in Santa Monica, I assume the gentleman will look at his watch and say, okay, well, what time is it now? Where should I head next? Or should I make use of that second destination filter right now? Maybe he wants to do a little bit of driving with the hopes that it takes him down to downtown or to LAX, and then use another destination filter. So the fact that you've seen this increase from 2 to 6 destination filters, ladies and gentlemen, across the board, all the drivers that I have interviewed, that I've driven with in Las Vegas, in Los Angeles, in New York, in Miami, have spoken very, very positively about it so far. Again, if there is any negative feedback from the driver, I would share it with you here. I mean, this is a very open policy here. I'm here to report about the goods and the bads, and I see this as a good. My drivers, I have 27 of them, they are enjoying this feature, and if we look at their first weekly earnings across the board, there has been an increase of at least 5 to 10% in the earnings based on the fact that they've stepped it up from 2 to 6 destination filters. So I'll keep on talking. We're round about, I would say, Agura, round about Canaan right now. Canaan, by the way, I love that because that shoots you down to the beaches, to Malibu. Another great destination during the summer. A lot of these people, especially on Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings, will take trips down to the beach. So that's a guaranteed nice trip. Now, at the end of the day, for example, and I'm hopping all over the place here, but at the end of the day, if you're on a Sunday afternoon and it's a beautiful beach day, and you're talking 4 to 5 o'clock and you're in Malibu, you know that these characters will, 4 of them or 6 of them will get in the car and drive all the way back, maybe to Thousand Oaks, maybe to Santa Monica. Right there and then, that's the perfect opportunity to set another destination filter from Malibu, let's say to Santa Monica, or to Venice, or to Marina del Rey, or to Playa del Rey, or to Culver City. So Saturdays and Sundays in Los Angeles, Orange County, anywhere down the coast are super, super big beach days. We still have several warm Saturday and Sundays, a lot of money to be made. And again, use those destination filters around the beaches very wisely. So I reached out to my driver, who's in the front left seat, navigating right now, and I asked Mike, how long he's been driving, and he said 2 years. What's super, super impressive is that he's clocked almost 6,000 trips in UberX. He shared with me that he has 2 UberX vehicles, and then I asked him a couple of questions about his Nissan. It's a Nissan Rogue, correct?
Yes, sir.
So what I like about this car is that it's extremely spacious. The cooling is brilliant, and it has a lot of space. I don't feel suffocated. I almost feel like I'm getting an XL or a Select. So I could see that really, really impacting his ratings. In fact, I know his ratings is on 4.8, and which is great. If you're in the 4.75 to 4.95, you're in the top drivers. So he clearly knows what he's doing. And the one thing he shared with me is that the car also provides for a lot of space for luggage, because he knows he's going to do the Simi Valley to LAX run a lot, right? So he chose a car where the people will feel completely comfortable, and they're not going to feel like they're burdened by the luggage. Why? Because the back, and I'm pointing to it, look at that, look how spacious that is. So this is a great tip for an UberX vehicle. I'm very impressed. I haven't been in this one before. I've been in other cars. In fact, I found the Nissan Leaf way too small. I feel very suffocated in that car. But this would be a great investment for an UberX trip, especially if you anticipate getting up early in the morning and doing long trips to airports in your city. I can recommend this car. It's the first impression that counts, and for me it would be definitely in those top 4 or 5 picks as far as buying an UberX vehicle.